The truth is, average clothing brands will not survive nowadays in this common reality. The competition is higher than ever. Customers have the most amount of options to pick from. Luxury brands that are chasing going viral instead of focusing on their identity is exactly the brands that will go bankrupt. I'll explain exactly why in this video. Hi, I'm Lev. I work with luxury clothing brands and make sure that they're as visible as they should be online in order to get clients and stay on top of the game in today's reality. Because if you want to build a brand that actually grows instead of just surviving, you need more than just posting content. You need a system and a plan to keep your customers engaged and keeping your business out there operating and attracting more sales and growing rapidly. And that's exactly what I'm going to cover in this video. Okay, to start off, let me ask you something. If I showed you 10 luxury clothing brands right now, would you remember any of them next week if I asked you about them? The answer is probably not. And the truth is, it's not that the products and what they're selling is necessarily bad. No, most of the times it's otherwise. The pieces are looking absolutely amazing. Premium materials, beautiful photography, beautiful model, looking expensive, looking luxury. The biggest bottleneck is no matter how premium the brand looks, every brand looks exactly the same nowadays, and that's the biggest issue. They're saying the same thing, same hook, following the same trends, and doing exactly the thing that their competitors are doing, just because it worked for one of the brands, in hopes of going viral and optimizing their content for the most amount of eyeballs. And what's the result? Well, the result is that 99% of them look exactly the same, and they look very identical to one another. And the problem with that is this really becomes forgettable. Chasing trends will not bring you long-lasting customers. It might bring you a short-term sales, but that's about it. To build a strong audience of customers who are going to come back to your business and buy again, you need a strong identity that your customers can resonate with, and that your customers would feel like buying off your brand could be the best, most rational decision that they could make when they want to buy new clothing. Because just think about it. Last time you watched a viral reel, it probably got you to laugh and maybe perhaps even like the video, scroll and forget about it the next day. And the thing is that you never remember the company who actually posted it, correct? So attention without memory has absolutely no value to the luxury brand. Now, I'm not saying content that genuinely gets more views to it is necessarily bad. I'm saying building a strategy around constantly trying to go viral is the main problem. A viral video can absolutely help a business and potentially get more sales. But with a luxury brand, you're trying to optimize for clients that will come to you and buy off you once again. The biggest shift happens when instead of asking yourself the question of what does my client want to see the most, you start asking yourself what does the Instagram algorithms will like the most. And then the biggest shift is that the algorithm becomes your brand strategy. And every single time the customer buys of you, they ask themselves these questions. And they don't necessarily say it out loud. They think about it every single time they buy. First question is, why you? What makes your brand different? What makes your brand be memorable for other people to buy off? What makes your brand be so memorable and fitting the best into their style, and what exactly are they demanding from your business? And why should I spend a $2,000 paycheck on a shirt or let's say a dress when I could buy the same thing of your competitors for way cheaper? And if your content does not answer these questions, then you seriously need some work to do. Because the thing that does not matter every single time is how many people have watched it. What matters the most is how many people will buy, because the real question is how many people will watch the content, buy your pieces, and then go buy again the next time they want some clothing. And only after all this is answered in your content and the strategy that you have prepared for your brand, only then you can start running the ads. Because only then your fundamentals will be set, and your fundamentals will be the biggest reason why people will come back to you and buy off the ads that you spend. Every single week, I break down this type of content on my Instagram and on my social medias as well as YouTube. I want you to give me a follow and press the ring button to never miss any of my videos ever that again. And if you want to start working with me, I want you to scroll down below in the description for this video and fill up the typer form, where I will take a look at your business and make sure that the strategies and the plan that you have already created is correct. And if you have not created that, we'll go ahead and create this for you.